So afternoon and good morning, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Sherry Donaldson. I am part of the Harambee team, and I was responsible for the UK-funded project in South Africa. And as part of that project, we ran a number of programs, and we've got two very special guests with us today who are joining us from two parts of that program. So I'm going to ask the ladies to please just introduce themselves and tell them a little bit about themselves, and then we'll dive into the interview. So, Apoorva, if I can start with you, tell us about who you are, your name, who you are, and what you're busy with.
Okay, my name is Mpumusia, and I'm 27 years old. I'm a second-year apprentice here at Blue River Education, and I'm doing plumbing. And it's one of the challenging careers. I love it so much.
That's awesome to hear. Samantha, could you introduce yourself quickly, and then we'll dive in.
Thank you very much, Sherry. This is Samantha Mvulani, the CEO of ST Electrotech. It's an electrical company that has been registered in 2020. I've been a part of Artisan Academy, which was a smart and an excellent thank you.
Thanks so much, Samantha. So, Mpho, tell me, you said you love plumbing so much and you love this career so much. Tell me, what made you want to be a plumber? That's not a typical career path for a young female in South Africa.
Okay, one thing is that I like challenges. So I firstly studied electrical engineering, and I realized that it doesn't actually challenge my inner abilities. So one thing is that I started searching out, and then I found out that plumbing is a male-dominant industry, whereby there's like few women in it. And I asked myself, how about I challenge myself into this industry? Because I know a woman by the name of Jabu. I met her at the IOPSA Awards, and really I started following her, and I realized that plumbing is really something that I would love to go into.
So just for the audience, Jabu is a plumbing business owner, young lady, and she was actually an IOPSA, which is the industry body's Woman Plumber of the Year last year in their award ceremony. So just to confirm, you studied electrical engineering at TVET, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And what was about electrical that wasn't challenging for you? Because that seems like quite a challenging job.
Okay, one thing is that I've been looking for job opportunities and stuff, and then it was really hard to find any of them. So when it comes to job security, it was a bit lacking on my side. So, and one thing is that a lot of women are also in the electrical side. So I realized that it doesn't actually excite me whenever I'm doing the job. So I really wanted something that will challenge me.
Okay, all right. And then what challenges, you said that plumbing's very male-dominated space. What challenges have you found in your work experience, being in campus, in your technical skills training bits? What challenges have you found in that space?
Okay, here at campus, there weren't a lot of challenges because normally it's my peers who are around me that I normally know. I take them as my brothers and nothing more. And then when I was on site, it was a site whereby we were just two young apprentices, apprentices at the site, and they were just men. So every corner you move, they'll be like, you've got a beautiful body, you're doing this. So the thing is that I had to remain focused and remind myself why I'm there. So sometimes it's just that males start looking down on you. You can't do this. You don't have the strength to do certain things. So I also had to prove myself that I can do this. I'm not just a girl who will bring on tools for you to do the job. If ever we're climbing that ladder, I'm going to climb that ladder. I'm going to do whatever you are doing. Yes.
Okay. So sexual harassment has been one of the things. Being put down because you're female is another. How do you overcome that? What do you say to them when they do that?
Okay, one thing I normally said on site is that I can do this. Even when we were doing some galvanized pipe, the fire lines, they were like, no, you can't lift a 3-inch pipe. And I was like, let me try. And then you can judge. You can be the judge after that and tell me whether I can or I cannot.
I love that. Thank you. And so last question for you, Apoorva. What do you wish you'd known before you started your plumbing journey?
Okay, one thing I wish that I knew is that there'll forever be people who look down on you. And you know, if ever you are not well focused that you really want to do this, you'll end up giving up. Because at some point, even the way the industry is like, people will be like, the way they manage their conflicts and stuff, it's totally different. They'll be like, you don't come with that mentality here. You are new in the industry. Normally they'll say, "Umafikizolo," so you won't tell us what to do. Because when I got to the site, I was appointed as she rep on site. So
Okay.
I would normally do toolbox talks and stuff. The first time I did the toolbox, the plumbers on that side, they were like, "Umafikizolo, you won't tell us what to do." And I had to tell them that, okay, it's fine, I'm new here, but give me that chance to see if ever I'm really capable of doing it. Just to prove them wrong, I really did whatever I was supposed to do.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you, Apoorva. Samantha, similar questions for you. What made you want to become an artisan or go into that technical skill space?
Thank you for the questions, Sherry. From a young age, Sherry, I've been that child that loved challenges. Yeah, from a young age, I remember grew up closely with my grandfather in the workshop where we would bring and do the mechanics on the cars. So I would go and assist in repairing with doing minor repairs of course, because I was still young, not having. So I grew and loved it then. But being a woman, I thought now I'm in college. I don't like being dirty. I don't like putting oil the goods and everywhere. So what field can I do? Fascinated by light. I wanted to know more. What is it that makes the light come on? And from there, I then developed the interest in electrical, knowing exactly what is electricity, what is happening there. So I started then studying electrical engineering. I started working in doing electronics, of course, fixing military radios, doing their communication systems. So, but I had the passion for electrical heavy current because then I was working with light current. So I wanted to know more on heavy current, how to wire houses and all that. So after being retrenched in 2020, then I saw an opportunity now to register a business where I can be able to gain more knowledge and also to transfer the skill that I have to other young ladies. So that's where it developed while I was still young. You have an interest while you're still young. Even your parents can tell if you will be a doctor or a nurse or a mechanic. So yeah, that it started with me. It started while I was still young.
I had the interest when I was still young, but I didn't go that way. So it's quite interesting, actually. Just quickly, tell us a little bit about especially the JC bits of Artisan Academy. How did you find the masterclass? How did you find the men treating you on that academy? Tell us a little bit about that.
Sherry, it was excellent. I even today I still don't have proper words to explain the knowledge and the skill that I've learned from the academy. I remember I was sitting at home frustrated, have already started fixing certain things for my customers. And I could see that there are so many challenges. I mean, there are so many opportunities out there, but I don't have the right tool and the skill to acquire those things that I need to acquire for my business to grow. And I remember I was sitting and I got a message from Kandua because I had tried to use their platform in getting more clients, which it was a struggle as well because of lack of knowledge of how to use the app. So I received a message via WhatsApp that says, if you want to be trained as a business owner, then apply for this program. So I grabbed it, I applied, and I was interviewed, and I was chosen as one of the candidates to attend the program. So it was excellent. All the knowledge and the skill that I really needed to make my business grow and to legalize it, to run it professionally. I got that information and that knowledge from the academy. So
Okay.
it was a great experience going through the program.
And tell me about being a female in this technical artisan space. What are the challenges that you've had to overcome?
Yeah, I was actually laughing in some of the comments that Mpo was mentioning. Even in business, we still have such challenges as women. Firstly, you male, they don't, some of them, they don't believe in females, that they can be able to do the work that is dominated by men.
Yeah.
So they will not take you serious. Some they will not even want to transfer the skill to you because they think they'll be wasting their time, because you won't get it right. So, but you push yourself. You push yourself because you love this thing and you know you've got the skill and the capability of doing it. So it's really challenging. As a businesswoman, I always, every day, I meet up customers whereby some of them, when you answer a call, they'll say, I thought it will be a man that will come and assist me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you find that it's you.
Did they ask you, where's your boss? Someone told me that once.
Your boss. And when you tell them, no, I'm the owner of ST Electrotech, I'm the one doing the repairs, then they will start asking you funny questions. And some of them, they would even want references to say, where have you done the job? How did you do the job? So it's a challenge, really, but you overcome it. We overcome it by trusting ourselves in doing the job, and we do proper job.
I love that. Overcome it by doing the job properly. Samantha, what do you wish you had known before you went into this space?
There's a lot of information that I have learned from the academy that I didn't know before. I was just running the business with little information, as I've said. So there's a lot of things, branding your business. I'm still learning some of the concepts. I remember we did a module on accounting concepts, and we had to now learn what is a balance sheet, your liabilities, and all those things. So I'm still learning certain things, but attending the academy, it made me to open my eyes in certain areas. How do I run my business, and management skills as well? Because you register a business but not having management skills, then you won't be able to manage your business. So if I had known all these things before opening the business, I would have been far now, because I would run it with efficiency, much better. Yes.
Okay. So last question for both of you, and this wasn't one of the ones I asked you to prepare, but what can we do to make it easier for other young women to come into your spaces? Samantha, seems like you unmuted you first, and then we'll go to Impul.
I think, Sherry, constant continuing having these programs where we train more young women into the space. We bring them into the space and train them how to do this different work. I think it helps a lot, and training them or as well in having confidence in what they are doing as well. It helps a lot because as Mpho mentioned that you might end up giving up, thinking that this is not for me, and yet you would have excelled in doing it more and more. So I think if we keep on having these programs where young women are being trained how to do these jobs, it will help a lot.
That's awesome. Thank you. And you, Impul? Wait, you muted, Impul. You're on mute.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Okay, for me, it's that one thing I'm looking up to is women like Samantha them. And it really gives me power and it motivates me to wake up every morning to go and face that challenge. Because it's really something strange out there that even in this generation, people are still looking down on women. So one thing I like is that I want to grow into this industry and I'm giving it my all on a daily basis.
So role models is really important for young women to come into this space.
Yes.
You both saying that. Okay, that's awesome. I want to thank you both again. I think you've both got such incredible stories. And Mpho, I wish you luck on the rest of your apprenticeship. Good luck going back into your second year of work experience. Samantha, I hope your business carries on growing from strength to strength to strength. And I hope we stay in touch and you keep us informed of what's happening in your lives. Thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.